Well, as we get older, our skin gets looser. It's just part of the aging process.
But what if you could tighten up without having to go under the knife? Now something called Thermi promises to do just that. Kim Holden shows us.
As we age, we tend to pick apart our bodies. But at the age of 46, Lisa Raines may be more critical than most.
Because I don't like my neck. So everything that I've tried, skincare, lasers, chemical peels, microneedling, doesn't do this.
On most days, she's an esthetician. On this day, she's a patient whose only focus is on tightening her neck, specifically the skin under her chin.
Well, it's thinner skin. So as gravity pulls here, if you do this, your neck goes up. So as this falls, then the skin also, tends to fall too.
Not a candidate for a facelift, she opted for a minimally invasive procedure called ThermiTight.
Doesn't have downtime, it's minimally invasive, and it works for kind of look exactly like that, just tighten the tissue. It's not to remove the fat, it's not to melt the fat, it is basically tighten the tissue.
Dr. Cameron Kubehi says loose skin is a natural part of aging, but it's different for everybody.
In some patients, more accelerated based on lifestyle, from losing and gaining weight, from smoking, sun exposure. So in some patients, it's a little bit more accelerated compared to the other one.
Here's how the ThermiTight procedure works. Doctors make a tiny incision near the targeted area. Then they go under the skin with a wand-like device that emits radio frequency energy. The idea? Heat the tissue enough to damage it so it can repair itself and cause cells in the skin to make more collagen and elastin, making the skin tighter.
You warm up the tissue to cause some damage without burning it. And that's the key thing, is that you want a tissue damage, but not repairable damage. You don't want to burn it, but you want to heat it up. Come a little bit this way, so I want to take a picture of this part.
With ThermiTight, an infrared camera monitors the skin temperature during treatment to keep the patient safe.
Skin temperature, is it?
45.
There is risk of swelling and bruising, but the whole procedure takes about 20 to 30 minutes, and the results can be dramatic. Take a look at some before and afters. Patients who've seen big changes in their necks, their abdomens, and even their drooping arms.
Thermi can be done from head to toe. So there's a device that can, in Thermi, that treats all over. They'll say hot as long as you're moving it.
Thermi also works with a different type of wand, non-invasively. Thermi Smooth can rejuvenate sagging eyelids.
So they feel a little pressure, but that shields inside their eye, and then you just work all around.
Patients say it feels like a warm stone massage. And with different sized applicators for different areas of the body, it can reduce love handles, firm up thighs, knees, and abdomens.
This kind of fits in to give the option for the patients that they are not candidate for surgery.
It's skin tightening without surgery, a remodeling for those who refuse to give in to the aging process.
I'm going to fight it. I always say it's war. It's women against rights. So I will fight it.
Now, ThermiTight can be done in one treatment. Thermi Smooth takes a few treatments, and depending on the area, it can cost from a few $100s to a few $1,000s. The results, as you can see, were pretty impressive, but they do take a couple of months to actually be seen. But you see this area right here, and it seems so tender, but ugh.
Yeah, it just seems like a sensitive area. And like she said, the skin is thinner there. So do Lee and I need any Thermi?
No. Well, Lee might need some Thermi.
Of course I do.
You're good.
Y'all don't. Y'all are fine. Right?
It's very popular. It's a new treatment that's extremely popular, and it's real quick. It's in and out, and no downtime, minimally invasive. Even though you look at it and think, "Ow!"
Yeah,
she said it didn't hurt at all.
that.
It is hard to watch.
Where do I need Thermi?
We'll talk about it later.
Talk about it later. Great. The long list.